they're telling you stuff that they've literally just seen on social media. Like, let's be honest and let's be all real with each other. We don't need... Welcome back to episode 2 of Self-Development for the Dreamers. I'm your host, Joey Business. Some of you may already know I'm a trader. I like to motivate people and I content create. So in this episode, what we will talk about is not believing in what you see. And what I mean by this is social media. We're all on social media. We're all, or even not even just necessarily social media, real life as well. So what I mean by this is, you could be scrolling through social media, your social feed, and you're seeing, for example, motivational speakers like me or people doing podcasts like me. And some of us, you know, some of them, they're not necessarily giving you the gems. Like, they haven't really done the psychology to now give you the real gems that, you know, for you to overcome this kind of stuff. Or they're telling you stuff that they've literally just seen on social media. Like, let's be honest and let's be all real with each other. We don't need someone to relay the same information and, you know, just break it down in, let's say, a more, I can't even think of the word, just break it down differently for us. And really and truly, I'll be dead honest, a lot of the time it will motivate us, and yeah, it may get drilled into our psychology. But how I am as a person, I want you to explain to me the psychology behind what you're saying and why you're saying it. So this is why I've chose to do my own podcast and decide to show people, like, raw, when I'm doing this stuff, it's not just about the psychology. It's not just about, me motivating you and you becoming a listener to my podcast and, you know, you following me. No, it's generally about you becoming better as a person and you being able to defeat any type of demons or any type of mindset that you've got going on in your head. And then that is literally what social media is. We're just scrolling, we're escaping reality, and we're just trying to find people that are doing better than us so we can either motivate ourselves or feel better about ourselves and, you know, just look into them and look into what they're doing. But sometimes that distracts us from what we need to do for ourselves. So now it's a thing where how I see myself is you have to detox your brain before you go into social media, before you keep doing social media, or even content creation. Detox your brain. Take yourself out of that environment where you're constantly taking in what other people are saying, what other people's opinions are. Another thing is, let's say, for example, this jacket I've got or this hat that I've got. You lot don't know that I could have copped it on finance. Do you get what I'm saying? Everything I could have got on finance. I'm paying it off monthly. I'm paying it off weekly. You lot need to be able to take in your own breaths and deep, okay, cool, regardless of what he's wearing, regardless of what he's doing, regardless of what he's saying he's achieved for himself, you don't need to say to yourself, okay, I've acknowledged this is what he's achieved, but I now need to just do it for myself. That's all social media is telling you to do it for yourself, that the possibilities are out there. You don't need to now heavily trust or believe in the person or become a cult of the person. It doesn't work like that. Don't be that type of person. Or if you're that type of person, congratulations. Like, you're a real one because you support whoever you support no matter what. And that's, like, we can't knock anyone that's like that. Do you get what I'm saying? But it's just something that I've always grew up with. I've always seen people, you know, talking about certain stuff, and then you have to now, like, a lot of people just don't take it in. They're not accepting that there's a bit of facade behind the truth. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, they're not giving you the whole truth. Like, sometimes when I was doing good in my trading, like early years, when I was doing good in my trading, I'll call my boy, I said, yo, like, I'm like 2 bills up today. I'm walking on the road, I'm like 2 bills up on my trading account. Bro, by the end of the week, I could lose that 2 bills. I could lose that rack. And then I'm not calling my boy to tell him I've lost the rack. I'll wait till I top up the account again, or I'll wait for him to ask me, or he won't see me trading on my phone and he will have to ask me, yo, what's going on? Like, are you not trading no more? Then I'll tell him the truth. But really and truly on social media, a lot of people, 9 out of 10 times, we're not going to tell you the truth because you don't need to know that part of our lives. Like, that's in our heads, in everyone's head, that part of our lives is private. So we're not going to tell you the bad that's going on. Because some people, they jump and say, hooray, like, yo, he's got something bad going on in his life. His life ain't that great. So I understand why people don't give the whole truth, but at the same time, it's for you to also understand why they don't give the whole truth. They can't give everything out. They can't tell you in my worst times where I was depressed for like 5 years, or some of them are even still depressed. They're your content creators, they're your favorite content creators, but they're still depressed and fighting demons. They can't tell you that because end of the day, in their head, it makes them look weak. It makes them feel weak. So they need to keep on striving. So for me, my solutions for anyone that, wants to distance themselves from the social media life, or they want to distance themselves from, looking at people and idolizing people, is understand we're all human. Understand we all go through our own problems, and understand that, we all have our demons that we have to defeat on our own and in our own battles. You can't solve social media that. So when you're seeing the good life and you're seeing happy days and you're seeing pure congratulations after congratulations or achievement after achievement, say congratulations, say well done. But at the exact same time, understand that it didn't come easy. It didn't just click their hands and this happened, or they didn't just upload one day and everything was gravy. So that's what this episode was about. It's just not believing everything you see and not taking in everything that, you're told. This is Joey Business, and that's the end of episode 2. Lock into the next episode.